Come on, you know what I want. Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when we in our Lord State. I'm L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know with my special guest. What's your name, G?
What's happening, man? It's your boy Don P, man, East Oakland veteran. What's happening?
Okay, for sure, man. What's up, John?
Man, shit, I'm just happy to be alive, bro.
For sure, man. I'm happy you alive too, man.
Come on, man.
You know, we've been in this shit a minute, man. Why don't you tell these motherfuckers, man, what you been doing and what your niche in this shit is?
Man, hey, in case you don't know, I mean, shit, I've been grinding, you know, just working, and, you know, rap is, you know, we all grew up listening to rap, you know what I'm saying? We all grew up listening to rap and all types of music, like, you know, Michael Jackson and Prince and all that shit. So art, to me, is what music is. Music is an art to me, you know what I mean? It ain't, rap is something that came, you know, involved. Once you in the music, then you decide, like, what lane you want to go in. I used to play the drums, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck around, you know, church, you know what I'm saying? They play the drums, you know what I'm saying?
Used to fuck it up like easy in church.
You know what I'm saying? I hit it a little bit. I wasn't that good, you know what I'm saying? But I was all right, you feel me, enough to get us through, you know what I'm saying? A little song. But, yeah, you know, that shit just all transferred over to basically just me loving music, you know what I'm saying, forever. And, yeah, shit, I just love all aspects of music.
So how long you been rapping?
Shit, I just started rapping like last week.
Last week?
Yeah, last week. My nigga, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm brand new.
Okay. So
nah, man, I've been in this shit, man. Check it. Look, the first rap I ever wrote, man, was...
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, check it. I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? I read your mind, yeah.
You remember it?
Hell nah, I don't remember it. But I'll tell you this. The first rap I ever wrote was you know, this OG and shit, so, you know, this gonna let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, I'm a real OG out here.
Okay.
But back in the day, you used to be able to leave a message on your voicemail, you know what I'm saying? Back when niggas even left a message or cared about a message, because nowadays niggas don't really even listen to a message, right?
No.
But I would leave messages on my phone, it'd be a rap, you know what I'm saying? And I just said a rap on my phone one day, like, you know, whatever I said, and it hit me back, you feel me? And then everybody that left a message was like, bruh, that shit was tight. So I was like, huh?
Yeah.
They was like, bruh, you kind of got it, bruh. I was like, really? They was like, yeah. So I was like, fuck it, and you know what I mean? I used to kick it with Pooh Man and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pooh Man working on his shit, I go fuck around in the studio, and Banks, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, OG shit, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I was younger than them niggas, but I was like nosy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know what's going on, my nigga. Y'all niggas out here with this rap shit. Nigga had a keyboard in his mama room and shit, pulled it out, started making some beats. I was like, oh, this shit kind of lit, you feel me?
Do you make beats too?
I do make beats.
Okay.
For sure.
Talk about your first big feature.
My first big feature? Shit. It was a song with me featuring me. Now, let me see. My first big feature was who? I'll tell you. Look, listen, man. Listen. Shouts out to the GOAT, all right? The goon with the spoon. The man, E40, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm going to shout out E40 because the truth is that I was catting around in the stool over there at Pajama Studios.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Pajama Studios, my cousin, his name is G-Note, dope-ass producer, produced a lot of shit for a lot of dope-ass artists. He made a beat, and he was like, yo, I'm about to be in the lab, fucking around, and I think some rappers gonna come through, you should slide. So I slid. And it was 40, Spice One.
Oh,
like,
shit.
it was hella niggas,
the
right?
Big dogs.
Yeah, big dogs pulled up in that motherfucker, right? And I was like, okay. Then they started making the record. They started recording the song, and Spice One, he was in there. Spice gonna kill me, but I gotta tell the truth.
Okay, let's do it.
Spice was in there. That nigga was in there. I think he was getting drunk. Like, I think he was drinking and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Off 187 proof,
He was off that 187 proof for shit, you know? But moral of the story is, I don't think maybe he just didn't vibe with the record or something, you know, because sometimes it don't really be your lane and shit. But he was like, fuck that, you know what I mean? He didn't really want to get on the record, so... I was literally laying on the floor. I was sitting on the floor, and 40 was like right next to me on the floor. Like, so this was big for me anyway, though, right? So I'm in my mind, inside my head, I'm like, I'm right next to E40 right now.
Yeah.
Right? In my mind, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm next to 40 Water right here in the lab. You feel me? I ain't never really had, you know what I mean, been around no names like that. So I was like, you know, I was feeling juice and shit.
Yeah.
But one thing about me is I don't care if it's Tupac, nigga. I'm finna write a bar, nigga. I'm finna try to outdo Pac on the song. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt. So I started writing my shit. And I could see 40 looking at me over his glasses and shit. Like he had his little glasses and shit. He was looking over his shit. And then, you know, he could hear me like spitting my shit. You know what I mean? He could hear me like making on my bars. And then basically when they was like, yo, Spice, you know, go ahead and do your thing. And Spice was like, and he went back in the back. So 40 was like, let little bruh go.
Okay.
Right? I looked, I was like, huh? Right? So now I'm like, I'm like, all right, you feel me? But I stepped up to the mic and I did my thing, you know what I mean? And it was like, it was a trip because I remember this shit like it was yesterday. It was like, when I said my last bar and I was done and the nigga pushed stop, everybody was quiet. Like the whole room was just like silent.
Okay.
And then 40 was like, oh, yeah. And then everybody went back to doing it. Whatever they was doing, it was like, yeah. And then my shit stuck from there. And that was the song Gorilla Milk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We swerve, we sip all night. Gorilla Milk, baby.
What album was that on?
That was on the Heat compilation.
Okay.
Big A put that out, you know what I'm saying? He put out the Heat compilation. D-Boy from back in the day, you know what I'm saying, was just doing his thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was putting out music and helping the, you know what I'm saying, the goons to get it together and get musical and shit.
Okay.
So he put that project together, and like I said, my cuz was doing some of the beats on there.
Okay.
And that's how I got up in there. So shouts out to Gino because he definitely put me on.
Shout out to G motherfucking
you know what I'm talking about? Gino put me in the game right there, and then and like I said, you know, I ended up staying on the record, and the record did cool. But the crazy part about the Heat compilation is I already was working on my own music, my own album. I hadn't put it out yet. And in fact, me and G was in the studio. Gino produced it too. Like, so he had produced my whole first album. That was all produced by Gino. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gino produced my first album, and like, that's my first cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? My real family. Like, that ain't my homeboy or no shit like that. That's my blood cousin. Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? So he produced the record, Heartbreaker. Okay. The first record, you know what I mean? Heartbreak. And once they heard that record, they put it on the Heat compilation. So when the Heat compilation came on, the very first song on the compilation was Heartbreaker.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And then the second song was Gorilla Milk.
Oh, so they got a double dose of your motherfucking ass real fast. Lit.
I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I appreciate y'all. So they was just showing me love. And then from there, I don't know, shit just started happening. Next thing you know, they was like, bro, we got you booked on this show over here. And then now you need to go over there. Yeah. They want to interview you over here. And I was like, fuck, this shit crazy.
You is one of the underground legends in this motherfucker because you've been around a minute, you know what I'm saying?
For surely, man. You know, I ain't quit. You know, I chilled off the rap game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a period of time when it was like money was more important to me than rapping. Okay. You know what I mean? The street shit and getting money. I was like, it was a trip because it was just a different time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where rapping wasn't like, it was cool, but it was like, you rapping? How much money you got? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure it's like that now, but I don't care what nobody say. All them niggas doing them money phones and shit, that shit be fake. Nigga, you gonna order that fake money off the internet. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna bust all them niggas out, you feel me? But unless I get the pen out and start striping on them niggas.
For sure. You know, being an older motherfucker though, and I ain't just talking about you, being an older motherfucker, when you say that, you damn near gotta walk on eggshells, so the motherfucker might say you hating on a young nigga. You know, young niggas, know what I'm saying? Young niggas be quick to say, you know, old niggas need to sit their motherfucking ass down, you know, that shit go.
I don't care what them niggas say.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? I don't give a shit what they say, nigga. You just gotta say what's real, my nigga. Like, everybody that's doing it ain't faking. Some niggas really got paper like that, nigga. I mean, if you just sell 1 million streams on Spotify, you could get 6,000-7,000. You know what I mean? Like, so it's some niggas that really got money.
So if you sell 1 million streams on Spotify, how much is that like per stream? Is it $1 or what?
Nah. It's like $3 for like 1,000 streams or some shit.
$3 for 1,000 streams? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like it takes some streams to actually get your money, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like this a different time again, like niggas ain't never really like had like CDs and tapes and all that type of shit. Like a lot of people don't do that. Some people still you know, they pressing up physical CDs and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's a few people that's pressing up physicals, but back in the day, that was the game. You know what I mean? You had to have your bread before you started. You can't just go drop a song on SoundCloud and wait for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to, like, have, you know what I mean, 20 racks. Like, you know what I'm saying, some real money to start in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because studio time was $75 an hour, $100.
For sure.
You know, it was.
For sure.
You had to be on 2-inch reels. It wasn't no, you know, you can't just do it at the house in your mama room and shit. And pop out an album, you know what I'm saying? That shit is dope, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, come on, what you mean? Like, I'm at the crib making albums right now. I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly where you're coming from. So do you think that it's easier for niggas nowadays to get on or during our era to get on?
Hell yeah, it's easier now. Fuck yeah. Back in the day, nigga, you had to be a boy, nigga.
Yeah.
You had to really be a boy. Like, these niggas is around here. It's hella niggas that swear they a boy right now.
Yeah.
I ain't saying they ain't.
Yeah.
I ain't saying they ain't, because some niggas that's really solid. You feel me? But back in the day, it was like, it was a little different for certain rappers. Like, you know, when I saw like the Loonies or something like that, when they had the I Got 5 on it, and niggas went platinum and all that old type of shit.
That was a big motherfucking deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you sell it, you got 1 million streams, and everybody's like, huh, what else you got? You know what I'm saying? It's like, 1 million don't mean shit now. Like, nigga.
You know what? Back then, if a nigga dropped one album, like, I worked with some young motherfuckers, right?
Right.
So I come to work, I think I'm the new cool nigga, old ass nigga around some young motherfuckers, and I'm singing a song. I said, man, you heard the new, let's just say, Lil Yachty. I said, you heard the new Lil Yachty song?
Yeah.
They said, man, that shit old, man. That shit been out 3 weeks.
Right. It's a different vibe, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if something dropped, about the time you drop something, about the time it hit the motherfucking flow, it's old.
Yeah. You got to keep making new content. You got to keep creating and reinventing yourself. As an artist, I feel like that's what artists got to do. They got to learn how to reinvent themselves and keep, you know, bringing yourself back. Like me, I'm relentless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even care. Niggas say, nigga, you old. Nigga, you this. Nigga, you that. Now, I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas say.
You know what I'm saying?
You niggas ain't finna pay none of my bills, nigga. Like, you niggas ain't finna do nothing for me to help me get nowhere, nigga. Like, I really don't care what you niggas say. I don't care about your opinions. What I do care about, though, is, you know, fans fucking with the music and fans fucking with the vibe and fucking with me and being like, yo, I know P, he cool. Like, oh, let me just check out what he said on his joint. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, different lanes. You know, motherfuckers gonna fuck with you. If they like you, generally, like, if they like your music, plus who you are, they fucking with you. If they fucking with you, they fucking with you.
It's smooth. But again, you gotta put out, it's more like, quantity versus quality right now. That's kind of how I see it. You know what I mean? It's like, I see people putting out a lot of music, and I'm not sure all of it's their best foot forward. But at the same time, dog, like, it don't matter, because even a record that you put out hella years, that's what's dope about streaming, all right?
Yeah.
I put out an album in 2015 called The Smoking Odyssey.
Yeah.
All right? It was cool, you know what I'm saying? That album was basically an album that I made with all pretty much my favorite rappers.
Gotcha.
So I was like, who is my favorite rappers? I want to have these niggas on my album, you know what I'm saying? Spice, niggas like that, you know what I'm saying? So it was about have the Jacka, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was about having people resting MIP to the Jack, but it was about having people that I really fucked with on the record. And then I dropped a record called Less Smoke on that album. And I never promoted it. I never did nothing. Like, I never pushed it. And it's at like 10 million streams right now.
That's dope as fuck.
It just hit 10 million like a few months ago. Like, it just started going up out of nowhere from 2015, dog.
What do you think gave that album that much traffic like that many years later? Or was it just one of them things, it hit when it hit?
That's what's dope about streaming.
Yeah.
Your catalog, you put up your catalog and it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because the truth is, like, what if your shit ain't popping in the Bay and niggas is like, nigga, we listen to Lil, you know, Trash Bag or whoever we listening to, right? And then, but some niggas in Japan, they like, nigga, this shit go crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got you at the club.
You stupid.
For real, no, I'm serious, because the homegirl just called me the other day, like, she like, yo, you know what I mean? What's up? You know, I ain't talked to you in a minute. She was like, yeah, it's good talking to you. And then she was like, I'm gonna send you this clip. And she hit me back later like, yo, I'm out here in Japan. They got your video on TV, nigga. I'm like, what? She put the shit on, like, the video started showing it to me. She's like, you on TV in Japan. They listening to your shit out here. I'm like,
that's dope.
So I learned, like, you know, and then the homie is in the Black Sea out there in Turkey. He like, bro, we slapping your shit. I'm like, in Turkey?
In motherfucking Turkey.
Nigga, in Finland, they slapping my shit. Shouts out to motherfucking Finland, because I got numbers in Finland.
Straight up.
Period. I'm about to mob out to Finland. I don't even know what's out there, nigga. It's probably bad bitches out there.
Oh, it is.
It is?
I guess.
I might, nigga. I don't know.
There's bad bitches everywhere. I guess.
For real. Finland probably cracking.
I hope.
I'm just saying, Finland probably cracking, though.
You know what I'm saying?
All I know is they fucking with the music, so, yeah. You know.
Have you ever been out the country? Like to tour or anything?
Lightweight, not nowhere like super duper crazy, but just like, you know, Jamaica, the Bahamas, you know, shit like that, Puerto Rico.
Was you touring or just visiting?
Touring and visiting, shit like that.
Oh, that's cool,
But
man.
anywhere I go, bro, I'm gonna turn it into a event. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking Don P motherfucking show.
Come on, dog. Hey, the cool part about it is most of the places I go, I meet people that like are from that area, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I fuck with them. I might go back and be the met they whole family, mom.
Yeah, you are people's friend. That's one thing I respect about your motherfucking ass.
Moms, everybody.
You know, you ain't changed, man, since the 90s and shit like that. Dog. That's one thing I do respect about your motherfucking ass.
Dog.
You know
I ain't no nigga that's gonna act brand new. Nigga, if I got $10 or $10 million, nigga, I'm gonna be me.
No high side. You know what I'm saying? Get this motherfucking round of applause.
Come on, man.
You know
no
what
high siding, bro, because I've been broke and I had it cool. You know what I'm saying? So I know both sides, and at the same time, it's like you can't look down on nobody or even put other niggas on a pedestal just because they got money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't look down on somebody who ain't got no money and then look up on niggas that just because they got money. Like, respect the man, not the money. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Or the woman.
I got to ask you a question, you know what I'm saying? Because earlier you said that it's quality over quantity.
Right.
I've had a discussion because Tupac is one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? I've liked Tupac the longest over any rapper. Not the most, but the longest. You know what I'm saying? So somebody said Tupac he made some good music, but he's more quantity than quality. Would you agree or disagree?
Bro, I can't deal with these youngsters, bro. If that was a youngster told you that, who said that?
It was somebody that was a little younger than me.
Said that, bro. But let me tell you something, bro.
Okay.
You can't be out here looking at people work that they put in hella hard, blew up and made theyself an icon and a legend, and then start talking shit about it. Mm-hmm. Man, fuck that, bro. Whatever that nigga did, it was better than you, nigga. Straight up. Period. Nigga, that nigga's the GOAT.
The GOAT.
You feel me? So it ain't no talking shit about no Tupacs around me. I'm not listening to that. Yeah. At the end of the day, the man made great music. Yeah. If you didn't like every single song, then every single song wasn't for you. But that don't mean it wasn't dope. That don't mean it wasn't quality. Yeah. It ain't no way they was at Pan Am Studio making boo-boo. Yeah. You feel me what I'm saying? Like the Death Row Studio, they have all the top of the line shit in there with Dr. Dre. Yeah. And before that, you know, Pac was doing his thing, but it's like, I used to think like, okay, his beats could get a little bit better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he could find some doper beats here and there.
But any rapper from the 80s kind of like some of those beats anyway because it's from a different era. Right. Exactly. You know, like as time switched, like I like trap beats, but not necessarily for me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But again, he had a lot of dope ass music, and he made so many records in a short period of time that he was alive that shit, I mean, bro, when you making beats, nigga, is every beat a slap? Some of them might not even be a slap, but all his shit ended up getting put out after he died and without his permission. That might have been something he didn't want to put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people got to keep shit that they didn't want to put out, and it'll never see the light of day. Yeah. But other niggas had control over his shit and put it out anyway.
You got a favorite Tupac album?
Ooh, I liked all the Pac shit, to be honest with you, but I think
if you had to take one with you, let's just say like on an airplane with you.
I need that All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me?
Yup, I need that All Eyes on Me. I like Me Against the World. Me Against the World was probably like, that's when I felt like Pac was like a superstar. Okay. You know what I'm saying? All Eyes on Me, he was a star, but he was still thugging hella hard. You feel me? But Me Against the World to me was like really, really raw. I thought that was dope.
It was a different side of Pac too.
Yeah.
It was a different side of Pac.
A more personal album. Yeah. But All Eyes on Me, I need that. Picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. Yeah. I need that. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite Pac album is Machiavelli because it encompasses all the Tupacs, the soft side. You know what I'm saying? The war hardcore side, the thugging side, and the general side.
Right.
However, if I'm gonna take one album on a motherfucking plane, I'm taking All Eyes on Me,
man.
just because it's more material.
It was slaps on that album.
For sure.
It was slaps on that album. You know what? I got a crazy ass Tupac story too.
Run it.
I was down in Carolina, out in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you asked me if I've been out the country. That's damn near like going out the country.
Because it's so country.
It's so goddamn country. But it ain't even just that it's country. It's just, if you look on the map and look at Oakland and look at Charleston, it's like from one edge to the other edge.
Oh, they're parallel like that?
Yeah, it's like all the way to the edge.
Okay.
Like, it's on the edge. You seeing water over here, you seeing water over
Gotcha.
there.
Okay.
So I'm in Charleston, and some of my homies, I don't know how I always end up around niggas that's D-boys. I don't know how that always happens. But some of my niggas, you know what I'm saying, was really heavy, you know what I'm saying? And they started a record label because of me. All right? So it was like, bro, we finna start it. They had a car auto body shop, and they were, detailing and shit, and they made me the manager, and it was like, nigga, we want you to,
Was you living out there?
Yeah, I was living out there. I was living in Charleston, South Carolina for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I lived out there for like a couple years, like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Fucking around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta move around, man. So look, I'm out there, and I'm the manager of this detail shop, and the little homie came with a studio. I record some shit. They like, nigga, we starting a record label, nigga, Rolling Records. Nigga, I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? We rolling, nigga. So we going everywhere. I tell them niggas like, we need to do some shows and shit. So they throw a show with the X-Clan and Tupac. Like, it was the X-Clan and Tupac. That was who was on the show, and me.
That's like saying, I want a show with motherfucking, Public Enemy. I got Public Enemy and Boosie.
Wow, bro, look. So they throw the show. It's a many dip to this story, though, because the show wasn't it.
Okay.
Nobody showed up.
Really? What year was this?
Right after Juice.
Oh, so this is like 92.
This is right after Juice, right?
Okay.
Right after he did Juice. So he still got the two herringbones on. He's wearing the double herringbone chains, right? Now, he come to the venue, it's not popping. Okay. My niggas throwing the show, so you know I'm all over the building and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm wild and I'm ready to perform and shit. I'm like, I'm about to perform with Tupac. I just seen him in Juice. You know what I'm saying? I'm Juice and shit. And then the show wasn't cracking. So I was like, fuck. But I was like, because I don't know if they didn't promote it or whatever, but I was like, man, this shit crazy. So I see Pac and I'm like, bruh, let's get up out of here, bro. I know a club. My partner's own this club called the Diamond Lounge.
Okay.
I got bitches, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He looked at me, he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. So he like, all right, bet. He tell his homies and shit, because I'm like, my nigga, I'm from Oakland. He like, what? You feel me? Like, so we all the way in Carolina to Oakland niggas now, right? I'm like, nigga, I'm from Oakland. He like, what? You feel me? Well, the homies told him I was from Oakland. They was like, you know, this nigga from Oakland, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how they introduced me and shit. So now I'm like, yo, you know, I got, my homies got some bitches and shit. Let's go to the Diamond Lounge. Bruh, we go to the Diamond Lounge, kicking it. You feel me? I hook him up with some of my homegirls that I had. You know, I already had made my little, rounds out there. So I stirred it up a little bit.
So what, you testing the pussy now?
Man, hey, look, man. I was sampling puss, you know what I'm saying? But I just knew some girls that, would like Pac, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't care. Like, I'm a player, bro. Like,
that's right.
If I got a baddie and she got a friend or a couple of friends, my nigga, I'm looking at my homies like trying to bless these niggas. You know what I'm saying? If niggas ain't got no game, that's their fault. But I'm gonna be a player, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be no nigga that's trying to hog all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? God. I might entertain all the bitches, because that's what I do. I'm gonna sit there, but I'm keeping these bitches here for y'all, nigga. Y'all niggas better get on one of these bitches. Anyway, right? So we chilling and shit. And then basically the homegirls was like talking to Pac, and I'm thinking like, yo, we gonna go to my other homie got this big mansion and shit. We gonna go to his crib and put it in. This nigga Pac is in the bathroom fucking the bitch already. Yeah. I'm like, bruh, right? He in there smacking.
Well, he did say all eyes on me.
Bruh, he in there smacking. I'm like, okay, he going wild in the bathroom. My boy who owned the club, he keep coming. He's like, where Pac? And I'm like, I don't know.
You don't know what to say.
I'm like, I don't know where he at right now, bro. He busy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where he at, you know what I'm saying? And then, so anyway, we ended up getting threw up out of here and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas was wilding and shit, because we had a bunch of bitches in the bathroom being wild and shit. Yeah. They started it got crazier because they was being naked, and it was just like, wow. And niggas was like, bro, y'all got to get out of here, bro. Yeah. It's a club, my nigga. Y'all got to go. So it was like, but we still had a great time. They gave us hella free champagne and shit.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was a dope ass time, bro, just to kick it with Tupac, bro. Like, that's just a Tupac story I got, man. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I got stories with me and Mac Dre. Like, nigga, I kicked it with every major rapper nigga that's from the Bay Area before, nigga, from back in the day, big niggas.
For sure.
Like, I fucked with real goats, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
in this shit, like, my nigga Mac Dre was like, nigga, that was like a legend to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when I met him though, already though, is what I'm saying. Like, but he hadn't even became what he is now as then. But I was like, you a nigga, bro. You one of them niggas, bro. I could tell, you know what I'm saying? Because how he moved, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was dope. Not that, I thought it was dope that during the hyphy movement, even though that he was not there, his legacy was felt hella strong.
Yeah, I mean,
that was hella dope. Everybody kept him alive.
He had
and shit.
That whole like, with the Thiz face and all that shit. Like, the whole hyphy shit was embodied of Mac Dre. Like, he embodied hyphy, you know. Even though Keek the Sneak made the word up,
for sure.
And Keek is the creator of hyphy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I looked at the hyphy movement as the three most important people in the hyphy movement to me would be not.
What is he gonna say? I gotta hear this.
No, when I think of it, it's a holy trinity, like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
It is.
I would say the Spirit was Dre because he wasn't there. Right. I would say Keek would be the Father, and I would say Fab.
I know you was gonna say.
And I would say Mr. Fab would be like Jesus or the boy.
Jesus.
You know, the son. He would be the son. I would say that. And I would say with the surrounding factors, got the Federation, Mac Mall, E40 would be a major prophet in that. For sure. Too Short would blow the whistle and shit like that. He covered both sides of the fence and everything because he's been around so long.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like a lot of shit happened because people took advantage of the fact that niggas wasn't around. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Niggas was dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, like when Mac Dre died, people was like, they just hopped on the wave. You know what I'm saying, too? Like, it was like a wave, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm finna just go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, with that wave. So, yeah, I mean, that's what happened though a lot of times. And if you don't take advantage, some people try to take advantage and some people treated it like with respect out of Mac Dre. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that I always felt the type of way about that type of shit because I was like, man, don't be trying to use, you know what I'm saying? Like, but be creative, do your own thing, but show respect and homage and shit. Pay homage, you know what I mean? But just pay homage though.
Because it's a very thin line between paying homage and stealing.
Come on, bro. That's what I be thinking. I be trying to tell some cats right now, like stealing today. So we won't talk about stealing today. Stealing ain't nothing today. Like, it's like a meme. Yeah. Nigga be like, oh, what's the name of your album? Nigga, copy and paste that shit like a meme right now. Yeah. You feel me? Wait a minute. Your name...
I was just gonna say
your name Kodak Black? My name Bodak Red. Like, niggas don't care, bro. Like, you Lil Bean? Well, nigga, I'm Lil Stu. Like, they do not care, bro. Yeah. It don't matter. Like, whatever you say, you doing, if they be like, ooh, that's tight, then they gonna just do it. Yeah. But I also read a book that said if you ain't copying, you ain't trying.
What book was that in?
It was a book called How to Selflessly Market Yourself. Yes, I read books. I read an hour every morning.
Okay.
Yes,
you
sir.
You blew my motherfucking mind.
I read an hour every morning. I read an hour, bro, every day, bro, every morning, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up, because that's when my brain is the freshest, I be looking for new words and shit to say, you know what I'm saying? So I can sound smart when I do podcasts.
Yeah. So I got to ask you this question. This was the question of the motherfucking week, right?
What?
You live in an apartment building. Right. Your neighbor, right, always complains about how much noise you make. Right. You just got a phone call that you're inheriting a famous relative's house, so you're going to move out the apartment. You know people in the industry, everybody in the industry, right? Right. You gonna have a rapper come over that you like their music, but they're loud as fuck too, to irritate the fuck out of your neighbor. Who would you want to do a live show for 2 hours?
To record, you saying be live in the house?
Yes, to be live in your apartment just to get on your neighbor nerves.
Who is a loud nigga?
Yeah, who's a loud rapper to get? Who would you want to rap to get on your neighbor's nerves? He's hella loud.
DMX?
Motherfucking, that's what I said.
I get DMX, bro. That's my twin brother though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother though. Like, I'm a DMX fan because I feel like X, he kind of reminded me of Pac too when he came out. You know what I'm saying? He had a vibe. It was really his own thing. You know what I mean? He really wanted to do his own thing and be his own like his own lane. You know what I'm saying? And I admired that because he just came out. He was like, y'all niggas wearing all these big flashy chains and y'all got all y'all fancy cars and all that shit. Well, nigga, I'm finna go in a junkyard with some dogs and some tires. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this lock chain with a padlock on and a wife beater, nigga, and I'm finna still go triple platinum on you niggas without all that shit. Yeah. I thought that was raw.
Yeah, DMX definitely was one of the dopest. He's like one of my favorite East Coast artists. He's in my top 5
for sure.
East Coast artists off top.
For sure. I never got a chance to meet X, but I do got a crazy story about DMX. I was in Miami chilling and shit with some of my homies. I don't know if y'all, some rappers that I used to be in a rap group called Handful of Hooligans. Okay. It was me and my brother Jay Sweets and Rob G, some niggas from Rodeo, you know what I'm saying? Some of my solid down G's out here, you know what I mean? Niggas is really, really solid, real mobbers out here, right? And we had the Handful of Hooligans and, you know, we was doing our thing, you know, we travel and shit, you know what I'm saying? What we got going on? We good? Okay. But yeah, so you know, that nigga threw me off. What was I even saying, bro?
You were talking about a Handful of Hooligans in Miami.
So I'm in Miami with the Handful of Hooligans. We rent like hella scooters, right? We all up and down the fucking shit. You know, that's the shit when you go to Miami to rent the scooters and shit. See Mac Dre and them niggas on the scooters, right? So we like, yeah, we all up and down the scooters. We go to a club with all the scooters. Pull up to the nightclub. We ain't in no limos. We on the little rented scooters. We go to the club, and I see Jadakiss and Ghost. Right?
Okay.
I see Jadakiss and Ghost.
Ghostface Killer?
Nah. Ghost, the nigga in the rap in the group with the Locks.
Jadakiss and
Styles P.
Yeah.
Right. I see Styles and Jada, and I'm talking to them niggas. When I walk in the door, Jada looked at me like. Cause back then, nigga, I used to be really with the beard and the bald head and shit. The nigga looked at me like he thought I was it. Like he was like, man, you kind of resemble X. And he said to me like, bro, you kind of look like X, bro. And then he tapped Styles and they like, you kind of look like X, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like we chilling up there in the little VIP, and then all the little brides really thought I was X. So and they I didn't have a heart to tell them that I wasn't. You feel me? They all thought I was X, so I wasn't gonna be like, yo, I'm not here. But I didn't say nothing. I was just looking at them. You feel me? But shit really went down that night. Like it was crazy because people was like, because listen though, vibe with me, this is what make it worse, all right? Okay. A nigga could resemble a nigga slightly, blah, 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 you know what I mean? But you with the niggas he be with. So now it really look like you him. You with Jada and Styles P, so they like, that's him. You feel me? Nah, but the shit was a crazy ass night, bro. But I had hella fun. But the people was bringing me hella champagne because they thought I was DMX.
That shit sound live than a motherfucker.
It was live as fuck. The club owners was treating me. The guy came up, hugged me, took a picture. He was like, I got a photo. I'm like, yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying? We take a picture and shit. They bringing me hella champagne and shit because they think I'm X.
I would have been like,
great night.
I would have been like, this is the best motherfucking accident all day.
It was a great accident, bro. Hey, look, man. When you in this music shit and you travel the world, bro, like, you gotta just keep your mind and your heart open and shit, and you'll have hella fun. Yeah. I keep telling niggas, bro, have fun with this shit, man. Because the moment you not having fun, you ain't doing this shit right no more.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You fucking up somewhere, bro, if you're not having fun no more. You taking yourself or something too serious in the moment. Art is art, and you just gotta stay creative.
Have this music shit ever made you feel like it was just all work and it wasn't fun no more?
Hell yeah, I felt like that before, man. You know, signing with labels and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like I done signed with, you know, like with you know, some record labels and shit, you know what I mean? And I had to be in the studio every day working on my album, and like they was really like, bro, come up here and work on your album. And I ain't show up to the studio, and they was really calling me like, bro, where you at, bro? Get over here to the studio. You know, you got this album, you know, it got a deadline, blah, blah, blah. You got to be in here working. And I'm like, man, I want to go kick it. I want to go do this shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm popping now. I got the big chain on and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like the nigga. I don't want to go sit in the studio.
Yeah.
I want to go kick it. But nah, nigga got to work. But that's when I learned that, you know, man, you gotta work, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the studio and make those records. You can't just be out in the streets just because the shit popping and you feel like, oh, well, I'm cool and I'm on now, so I'ma just go fuck off. Because that's when your shit start dying down. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like when your shit start cooking, then that's when you buckle down even harder and just start going to cook up even harder, you know what I'm saying? And get back in the lab and just keep creating. Yeah. You know, so yeah, it's all about keeping going, bro, you know?
So what you actually working on at this point right now?
Shit, I just dropped a new EP, West Coast Party. It's out right now on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Tidal, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a, you know, it's a record, it's a feel-good record that I made for the West Coast.
Okay.
You know, to represent the West Coast, because that's where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And again, like I was just telling you, I've been on the East Coast, I've been everywhere, and I had a chance to soak up their music and their vibes, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there fucking around. Method Man, Red Man, all them niggas is out there, you know what I'm saying? When I was in Carolina, I got to go to Miami, I got to go to like different places a lot, because it's like 4-hour drive, 6-hour drive. Yeah. I could drive to Miami, I could drive to Daytona Beach, I went to Black Ski Weekend, I'm out there fucking with Uncle Luke and all them niggas at the club, Rolex, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a great time. Niggas don't know I lived, boy. I ain't mad, bro. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there fucking around with them niggas. I got to see a lot of the music industry. I got to see Pac in the studio where he just never stopped recording. Come outside, smoke a cigarette, go back record. Go outside, smoke a cigarette, go back record. Like, go think of his bars, go back, and just make songs until the whole session is over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen some of the greats in the lab, you know what I mean? And being prepared is a big thing. Like when I was down there, I was fucking around at Black Ski Weekend. I mean, not Black Ski Weekend, but Black College Weekend. And I ran up on Puffy. I seen Diddy out there. I seen Diddy and I'm like, nigga, what's up, nigga? I'm from the West Coast. I'm from Oakland, nigga. You ain't signing no niggas from the West Coast. Like, I ran up on that nigga like, bro, I'm hyphy, nigga. Like, what's up? Sign me. That nigga was like, no cap. The nigga said, where your demo at? I was like, it's up in the room. That nigga was like, nigga, never go nowhere without your music, nigga. Never. And I was like,
That's real.
He, you know what I mean? I appreciate Diddy for that moment because it really changed my life, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just about not having my demo. It just made me feel like I gotta be prepared.
Yeah, for sure.
In all these situations with this music shit, when I get to a moment, I gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Next time you run up on a mogul talking about you ain't gonna sign me, be prepared. Have your demo. Have your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Which also means like when you want to go sit down with a record label or talk to some people about what you got going on, have your shit together.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I learned that in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Diddy for that jewel that he dropped on me. You know what I'm saying? Because that was definitely something positive that I remember. So now, you know, even watching them niggas like Diddy, he was a rapper, but he also helped other rappers like Biggie. Yeah. He helped other people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Biggie.
Yeah, shout out to Biggie because that a few minutes later, after I was talking to Puffy, when I ran up on him and he said, you ain't got your demo, I said, fuck it, I'm finna go to my room and get my demo. I'm thinking to myself, if my luck is good, I'm gonna go back downstairs and I'm gonna find this nigga Puffy again and I'm gonna give him my demo, which I actually did. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jam Master Jay. But at the same time, when I go in the elevator, Biggie and Faith is in the elevator.
Oh, shit.
Biggie in there, he breathing.
Okay.
I swear to God, listen.
This nigga stupid,
on my mama, bro. On my mama, bro. I could hear. I remember it like it was yesterday, my nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga's in there breathing. He's like, I could hear him, right? I don't even want to say shit. I'm just looking at him. He got on the Coogee sweater and shit and a fur coat. I'm like, nigga, you got on a sweater and a fur coat? God damn, you got. We in Miami, nigga. Right? Like, so I'm looking at him, I see Faith. She got on a fur coat too, right? I'm like, ooh, oh. All I could say, because I couldn't think of nothing else to say, was, that's a tight ass sweater. Like, that's a dope ass sweater.
Okay.
That's the only thing I could think of, right?
A few things, right?
Yeah, no, I was like, man, that's a dope ass sweater. And he was like, thanks, Duke.
Yeah.
Thanks, Duke.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls, man.
Biggie Smalls is one of the illest motherfuckers ever do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how many songs you got on your EP?
6 records, man. I just made a quick little EP, 6 songs. Just wanted to drop some shit, man, and let everybody know that, you know, the boy be still spitting these bars, you know what I'm saying? Bars are dope, you know?
Any features and shit?
Oh, yeah, it's a couple features on there, man. Niggas got to go get that shit, man. If y'all want to hear what's on there, man, I ain't finna tell y'all everything, man. But I will tell you this. I got a feature on there from my homie Rich Espy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Rich Espy, he out there in L.A. He slid on the album, you know what I'm saying?
Does he rap, sing, beats?
He rap, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He fuck around with Rick Ross and Rock Nation out there and shit. So, you know, his shit, Westside Money, he doing great things out there right now. So shouts out to him for the record, you know what I'm saying, for sliding. My boy Matt Black, you know what I'm saying, the legend Matt Black, who had the dope-ass record with Jacka and La Rue, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he did the Shorty All Over Me.
Yeah, shout out to La Rue. Shout out to Jacka.
Shout out to my brother La Rue, for sure.
And shout out to Matt Black.
Come on, man. Matt Black, we did a few records, but this particular time, like he did the record You're With Me, my single You're With Me when I was signed with No Limit and K-Lou and all the shit, you know what I'm saying? Matt Black is the one who did, you know, You're With Me, so that was my radio single that KMEL was playing hella much and all that type of shit. So me and Matt, we go way back, and at that particular time, La Rue song, Jacka song, and my song was the only 3 Matt Black records that they was playing on KMEL, because it was like, this nigga Matt Black is dominating the airwaves, you know what I'm saying? But they hit me and was like, yo, your shit got, you know, approved for the 5 o'clock traffic jam.
Okay.
That. I was like, yes, sir. The Baker Boys was fucking with me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hella tough. So, you know, I did their intro, you know that. Who's that's on the radio coming tired from 6 to 10 to do it right? Yeah, that's them Baker Boys. When that shit came on the radio, like every time the Baker Boys show came on, that was me saying that.
Okay.
That was me. Niggas don't even know that was me. You feel me?
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
That was literally me that did the intro for the Baker Boys, you know what I'm saying? And that was from my single, Come Holla, which they would play the intro and then play my single.
That's dope.
Right after that. You know, the niggas used to do player shit back in the day. You know
for sure, man.
It was player, man. It was player. Nah. It was super player, though. You know what I mean? But, So Matt Black on the record, man. Shouts out to him. We did West Coast Party. I hit him up and I was like, bro, I got this West Coast record, bro. I can't really think of nobody who would smoke it more than you. Only person that would have been good on it is my nigga Cocaine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But me and Coca got a bunch of dope shit, so we gon', you know what I mean? I got shit coming
bro
next.
from LA?
Yeah.
With the auto-tunes, he kind of singing auto-tunes?
Nah, he don't even do no auto-tune. You know, I stay on point like Stacey Adams. Yeah. He did all that shit. That nigga don't use no auto-tune. He don't do real OG. Nigga, that nigga could sing.
Okay, my bad.
Cocaine.
My bad.
Legendary Cocaine.
My bad.
Yeah, Stacey Adams, baby. But so, you know, but Matt got on the record. What else I got on there? I got a few records, you know what I'm saying, on there. That's something I think everybody should go check out.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that because I almost forgot that you was on No Limit, right?
Yeah.
How did you run into P, man, the legendary Master P?
Nah. K-Lou. You know
K-Lou, in Richmond, right?
Yeah. So, like, I randomly went to the studio. Okay. Over at K-Lou's studio, you know what I'm saying? I just randomly went over there, you know, on a humbug. You feel me? The homie just needed a ride and was like, drop me off at the studio. And I was like, all right. You feel me? I was working at the barbershop. I had a barbershop. I used to cut hair too. Niggas don't know that, but I went to barber college, got my barber license, opened up a few barbershops. I had one in East Oakland on 73rd called Headquarters. It burned down. I had one in Vallejo with my partner P, rest in peace, called P Cuts. That shit's still there right now, but I gave up my equity in it because, you know what I'm saying, I went on to do my thing, and I don't even cut hair no more unless it's my nephews or family members and shit like that. Yeah. But I still got handles, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. P the barber, you feel me? But you know what I mean? I fuck around.
Okay, for sure. So how long was you on No Limit, or was you just kind of fucking with Pete?
Nah. All our shit was being released with No Limit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I got like Silk the Shocker on my album. Mm-hmm. Snoop was signed with No Limit at that time too.
So this is like 97 probably, somewhere around there.
Nah, this is 2004, something like that. Okay. Yeah, 2004, something like that. But yeah, I got like Silk. I did some shit with Mia X. I did some shit with Magic. You know what I'm saying? I got so you know a few Silk the Shocker got on my album though. You know what I'm saying? So I did a bunch of records with the No Limit artists. I got a record right now with me and C Murder that I ain't never put out. some low-key shit that I'm about to drop on niggas pretty soon. You just heard it here first, actually.
Yeah.
I got a song with me and C Murder. I'm gonna drop that shit soon.
I bet you that shit go crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. It's a sick record, you know what I mean? I got a few more records in the cuts right now that I ain't dropped yet. Like, I just dropped a record with me and Jamie Foxx called The World Ain't Enough. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit's out online, too, if y'all want to go check that out.
You got any crazy Jamie Foxx stories?
Shit, not really. Jamie is a boss, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he a player, man. He a solid nigga. That's all I could really say, you know what I mean? Niggas don't really know. They see niggas on TV and not, you know, some of them niggas, TV niggas be different, you know what I'm saying? But that's a real boy right there.
Okay.
But yeah, he knocked out that hook and shit. So The World Ain't Enough with me and Jamie Foxx, that's out there. I got another record called NBA Money with me and Gucci Man that I'm gonna drop that pretty soon. Shit, I got a few. Like I said, I got a few records that's out there. But right now, this West Coast Party, that's the shit I'm pushing right now. The record with Matt Black, that's the single. We'll probably end up shooting a video soon. My boy Lil Slug is on there. I did a record called Worth a Check with me and Lil Slug. That shit, the video is out right now on YouTube. Y'all could go run the numbers up on that. Go check that shit out, Worth a Check. Shouts out to the homie Lil Slug. You know what I mean? He from Hayward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas be hating on Slug. He be going through his little problems and shit.
Yeah.
Slug's still a dope-ass rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
He a raw-ass rapper. Niggas can't take that away from a raw-ass rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, niggas bounce back in the game, you feel me? That's how the game go, you feel me?
So since the time that you actually started rapping, what is some of the things that's going on in the hip-hop world or the industry that you thought that you'd never actually see?
I thought I'd never see this much biting.
Oh, okay.
I just thought I'd never see it. I just didn't think niggas would bite this much, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, biting is, like, not even a thing no more. That used to be, like, a curse back in the day.
Yeah.
You couldn't come out and say you was another nigga. Like, nobody else, you feel me? Like, nobody was gonna respect that. Or if you had a song and it was the same title as another person, niggas would be like, you copying that nigga.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? If you try to name yourself like somebody else, they'll be like, bro, you lightweight copying, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just never thought I would see that accepted so much, you know, so easily, to the degree where I'm numb to it now. Like, I don't even care. That's right, nigga. I'm finna start stealing y'all shit, nigga. I'm stealing your shit. Y'all stealing that. They stealing. Everybody's stealing. Fuck it. Nigga, I'm gonna steal your shit too.
That's crazy. You know what? One of the things that I never thought that I would see is, like, a lot of guys, if you didn't know what they like their sexuality was, you know, like
I didn't even want to speak on that, bro, because that's a touchy subject. Because people will say you gay bashing and all that.
No, I'm not gay bashing,
but I'm just saying, like, that's why I don't talk about that type of shit.
I mean, a motherfucker do what they want to do.
I don't care about niggas' preferences and how they get down, you know, like, but purses and all that other shit. Like, that's a little. That's not like what I came from. Like, that's not what I grew up in. But at the same time, the game is evolving and it's changing. You got people like Lil Pump. You got all these other people, these rappers that's like, you know, rap is more multicultural now than it ever was. Mm-hmm. And, you know, shit, that expanded the culture, you know what I'm saying? That expanded the whole genre of music. So, but
I'm just saying
I never thought I'd see no niggas with no purses. Nah, I never thought I'd see that. I could definitely tell you that,
painting their nails and shit like that.
Boss, I never thought I'd see that. I could tell you that. I never thought I'd see the purses being accepted. I said it to a nigga one time, though. This, like you said, if you say something about niggas and what they doing, niggas will say you hating. Yeah, you're old hating. You a hating nigga, right? Yeah. So I seen a nigga with a purse, and I said to one of my little homies, I was like, man, that nigga had a purse on, nigga. That nigga had on a purse. That nigga said, that was a lanyard bag. That wasn't no purse. Yeah. You hating. I was like, damn, dog. The nigga had it on his shoulder, and he had his shirt hanging off, and I could see his shoulder, nigga, the skin. Yeah. I'm not hating, nigga. That nigga had a purse hanging on his shoulder with the skin showing on the air. Nobody rock like that, bro. If you like, so, but it just was that moment. That was a teachable moment for me. Yeah. Where I had to realize, like, bro, hold up. I'm not finna speak on niggas and they weird shit or whatever they doing. I'm gonna let niggas be them.
I mean, it's a lane for everything.
Yeah, let niggas be them, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you what I never thought that would happen. You know what I'm saying? That's positive. a lot of Bloods and Crips making music together. Like when we was coming up and shit like that, it was Death Row. You know, Snoop and him is blue and the CEO is red and shit like that.
Yeah, that's where it started, I believe. Like people realize like it's money. You know what I'm saying? Green is the real color. You know, shouts out to all my niggas that's Crippin'. Shouts out to all my niggas that's blood and all my banging niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's dope when they can get together and make some motherfucking music.
Make money, man. Make money, man. Leave all that beef and shit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when niggas see the benefit and they grown men and they smart, it don't matter, bro. Yeah. They look beyond all that shit and they look to making money, bro. They not looking at no motherfucking, you know what I mean? They still respecting their gang and all that shit, but bro, at the end of the day, niggas work together like Nipsey and YG.
That's dope.
Niggas fucked with each other, bro. I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying?
And like when Game was like, man, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's so, big.
You know,
and shit like
to Nip the Great too, though, man. Neighborhood Nip was a dope dude too.
I'm just now really like I've been heard of him and I heard a song here or there, but now I didn't actually listen to that a few songs on that victory lap. I find myself keep rewinding that shit. I can't get to the next song because I like.
He was dope, man. He was dope. He one of the rappers, like I said, he was one of the rappers that I look at that made his own lane, carved out his own lane, and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, JT had the $100 book or whatever that nigga was going around trying to sell, right? And then Nipsey did the $100 mixtape or the album, $100 album, which was innovative. And then Jay-Z bought like $10,000 worth or some shit like that or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas was doing crazy shit, but shouts out to niggas that's, you know, looking, taking money and pride and pride and putting it to the side to get to the bag, you know what I'm saying? Respect to those people who putting the bullshit to the side to build something dope. Because that's what we gotta do, bro, in this era, you know what I mean? Put the bullshit to the side, get to the bag. It's a lot of people out here that's gonna be some phony baloney ass motherfuckers and doing weirdo ass shit. Shake them, get to the real motherfuckers, get to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And show love. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been about, bro. Like management, PR, you know, media shit. Niggas know. Like when you asked me at the beginning, like, what have I been doing, bro? I've been doing hella shit, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, go look me up, nigga. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I tell niggas, bro. Just go find out, bro. Because I ran a magazine for hella years. You know what I'm saying? CEO of a magazine, media. I'm at Rolling Loud interviewing all the artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I interview motherfuckers. Like, you interviewing me? I got my own radio show, Hyphy Juice Radio. I do every Monday. You feel me?
Okay.
I do that. So I've been doing podcasts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a show on allinradio.com. Niggas listen to my show, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you need to come be a guest on my show. You feel me?
Okay, for sure.
I interview you. I turn the gun on you, man. You feel me?
Hey, look, I'm
gonna ask you hella questions, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you like that young nigga used to say when I worked at the group home. What you mean?
Nah, off top. But so, you know, I was, like I said, I've been doing the media shit, you know what I mean? And then doing PR, you know, for a lot of artists. Like I work with 10 Millie, Jamal Truelove, an actor right now that was in The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Okay.
I did a bunch of PR and shit for him when he was doing his rap shit, 10 Millie. Right now, like I said, I manage Lil Slug. I actually manage Keek the Sneak right now. You know what I'm saying? I manage Keek the Sneak. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. He got a lot of dope records. He got a dope record that I ain't gonna tell y'all who on the record, but it's a big female rapper. Man, when y'all hear this shit, it's finna be crazy. So Keek got some hot shit coming. I've been working with him. And like I said, just media, marketing, and promotion. I've been trying to help people get their numbers up, help people understand the music business. So if you need some help, if you need some mentoring, if you need some consultation on how to get your graphics together, how to get in a studio, how to just move in a room full of vultures, any of that shit that you need to know to be successful and make it in this music shit and get somewhere. If you want to talk about it, if you need some help, tap in with me. I can help you get to the bag, help you get your exposure up, help you get, you know what I'm saying, help you meet some people that you might not know. Because that's what PR and marketing and all that shit is about. And I actually went to college for that, so I don't want y'all to think I'm out here just fucking around. And you know how niggas be like, nigga, I'm a specialist. Nigga, no, check this out. I literally took marketing in college. I also took filmmaking. You get what I'm saying? So I do this shit for real. It's not a game. Anything I don't know how to do, I go try to learn how to do it, but I want to learn how to do it the right way and never half-ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So get at me, y'all. I'm out here, man. Your boy Don P Official. That's my Instagram, my YouTube, The Real Don P, because I'm the real Don P. If you see any fake Don Ps, kill them.
Okay.
Nah, don't murder them, but slap them, kick them, punch them,
you
spit on them, do something to them. But yeah, man, follow me, you know what I'm saying, on the gram. Check out the show, Hyphy Juice Radio, 7 o'clock on Monday nights. You know what I'm saying? But just tap in, man.
Any shout-outs you want to give to people before we get out of here?
Shit, man, I want to shout out the whole Bay Area. I want to shout out everybody that's been listening to Don P for hella years. I want to shout out all the people that always hit me up and tell me they appreciate my music and that they fuck with me. And, you know, people be slinging that word legend around a lot, you know, and goat around a lot. And I appreciate it that anybody look at me in that form or mention me in that fashion because, man, I've been working my ass off, y'all. And I really appreciate it.
For sure.
Straight like that. I really fucking appreciate it. When a nigga reposts my flyer or reposts my album, or it's a small thing, but it's huge to me.
For sure.
I appreciate all the love, every little piece of it, y'all. So I want to just shout out everybody that fuck with me. Shout out all my crew, my niggas that be rocking. Shout out all the blogs and sites out there that be playing my music and shit and reposting me. Shout out to all the DJs that's spinning my shit. Shout out to Ghazi and all of them over at Empire, you know, helping me with my music and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that today I could still release music and let y'all know what the fuck is on my mind.
Okay.
You feel
me?
I'm
L-Deez with my special guest Don P, and this is another episode of I Need to Know, and as usual, come on, you know what I want.